What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to be doing a breakdown of Can't Stop Thinking of You by Telehope. In the studio today, we have my pal Ernie. Ernie, do you want to say anything into the microphone? Just good. And that's all we needed. Alright, so Can't Stop Thinking of You. To be honest, I have not looked at this session since we released the song almost a year ago. And I don't know what we're going to find. I know this is one of my favorite songs. I just love a song with a good, fun, hard drop. And I guess we'll just start with the drop and kind of break that down. We'll break down the breakdown. So in theory, it's a pretty simple drop. We have some... Where's my saw synths? There's my saw synths. So I just got this saw synth going. And as you can hear, there's some like slowdowns and speed ups in that saw synth. So when it goes like and it's not just a da da da, it's like a wah da da. My cats are fighting. So yeah, I would take that. I built that saw synth in Pro Tools. I bounced it to Logic, and then did this the slow down, speed up things, and then bounced it back to Pro Tools, and that's what it is. And then probably the main part of this song in the drop is that lead melody going do 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 do. You know that one. So first I tracked it on guitar. I was like, good enough. We're gonna layer it with a synth lead. So we layered it with that. With the lead guitar. With the synth. With the cats. My goodness. So you gotta have the 808 bass in there. If you're listening on a computer, laptop speakers, you might not be able to hear that, but it's there. Trust me. And then I got some like a dubstep sample pack of drums. So this kick and snare was one of my favorites. Oh my gosh. So got the snare. So I wanted it to be kind of like a Z kind of drop almost. So I thought that kick and snare would work well. And then we got, I'll just play that percussion for you. We'll mute everything else. I just think it's really interesting, just the percussion part here. We got the toppers. So yeah, that's basically it for that drop. Pretty simple drop. My computer's having a hard time functioning right now. My second favorite element of this song is the build-up right before the drop. So I guess you would call it the chorus or pre-chorus, whatever. But muting just like all the percussion and all the vocals, I think this could like on its own be like an acoustic version of the song. It has an acoustic guitar, and I just love the way that meshes with the electronic elements here. Maybe we'll release like an acoustic version or instrumental or something, but this is where all the vocals get really powerful. And really, I think the climax vocally of the song is right here in this chorus. So I'll just solo all the vocals. We got a lot of layers here.
Another time. It's getting late and we don't know where we've been. Another time. But I just can't stop thinking of you.
Yeah, so that's a lot of vocal layers, and I think the vocal layers is very important in this case because I kind of drew inspiration vocally from like how many layers are in a Selena Gomez song or something. It's just packed and it's just like super powerful because it sounds like there's a choir, sounds like there's so many people singing at the same time. One of my favorite parts of this is that in this part,
it's like
my wife came up here one day while I was recording these vocals for that little interlude, and I was like, we should just, like, the microphone's on, we should just record you singing that as well and throw that in the layering. So I believe it's the first one. Just had her do like a really high tone. Yeah, so that's like really processed Clara mixed with all of mine. So, I don't know. I just think that's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. I'll go through some of the sounds that we used in the background for the verses. So we got this electric guitar. I remember I recorded that in the initial demo for this song, and I was like, oh, I'll just come back and record that later. It's not good enough. And I showed the demo to the guys, and they're like, wow, I really like that guitar. And I'm like, okay, cool. I guess I'll keep it. And then I did not go back and re-record it. We also got this ambient lead. Got this organ. Kind of weird on its own, but so there's actually not a banjo. I thought there was a banjo. That's a different song. We got an acoustic guitar here.
Another time, but I just...
We got a bunch of like pads. We got this upright piano. So then we got this piano melody as well as those chords. That's an important part. There's synth plucks, kind of plucky, long release. I was very inspired by Zed and the Chainsmokers, different elements of each. I'd say this was really drawn from like the Chainsmokers builds. And the drop was more like a Zed. What's this guitar? I don't know what that is. Well, that's a guitar part, and you never know what you're going to find in a song. In addition to a lot of vocal layering, we did a lot of like gang vocals. So Adolph, Calvin, and I would go into the other room and set up a microphone, and we would all sing into the same mic at the same time, do a ton of layers of that, pan left, right, record another left, right, and just keep doing that till we got like just a wide, huge chorus sound. And so one of those, I believe, is this one.
But I just can't stop thinking of you.
That's a very important line, I think, to have the gang vocals on, because that is the climax of the song vocally. All of those together.
But I just can't stop thinking of you.
I'm interested to know now what that sounds without the gang vocals. It's not going to sound nearly as good. Are you also interested to know? Cool. Yeah, I'm interested to know what that sounds without the gang vocals there, just for fun.
But I just can't stop thinking of you.
That's funny. Yeah, it's just super way thinner.
But I just can't stop thinking of you.
That's crazy. Right before we finished the song, I was like, you know what? I gotta just throw on some really high falsetto melodies in the background and see what happens.
Another time. Ooh.
So yeah, that's in the background right there. And now you will forever hear that in that song. We got some vocal chops here. Not really vocal chops, it's just like delayed, pitched down vocals. What's this? Oh, I love this sound. This, the verse 2 needed something a little more. So I found this really weird piano mellotron kind of weird, maybe even like music box kind of thing. And then added this piano melody. Added these plucks. I'll show you the vocal layers on verse 2. There's quite a bit. Well, there's 6. So I guess that's quite a bit. So we got the lead.
Imaginary nightmares. Is someone there to hold you?
So then I'll mute that lead vocal, and then we got these 2 low pan left and right.
Imaginary nightmares.
One thing I've learned through singing a lot more in our songs is there is a million different ways to sing anything. So, like, this lead, I sing that with, like, my chest voice.
Imaginary nightmares.
And then I sang the exact same lead, same pitch, but with my falsetto.
Imaginary nightmares.
And it's completely different, and that just blows my mind how that works. So those two together,
Imaginary nightmares.
kind of a cool stereo like image right there. But we also got a chest voice harmony.
Imaginary nightmares.
That's weird.
Is someone there to hold you when I'm gone?
So yeah, that sounds really weird, but in the context of both of those.
Imaginary nightmares.
It just adds this really cool texture, I think. And we got falsetto harmonies.
Imaginary nightmares.
Same deal. And then all together.
Imaginary nightmares. Is someone there to hold you when I'm gone? The night phantom vibrations.
It's just amazing how vocal layering works. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this breakdown. I never really know what to talk about during these breakdowns, so if you have anything that you want to see specifically in any Telehope songs that we've never done one of these for, or one that we have, let me know in the comments, and I will try to get to all the songs. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Sweet.